Hello. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Robert Raymond Riopel. And one of the blessings I have is I get to travel all around the world, teaching and inspiring and transforming lives. And as I do that, one of the things I've become known for from the stage is I love to give people what we call clues. I give them clues from life experiences. And so people have often wondered, okay, Robert, what exactly is a clue? Well, from my experience, it's as you go through life, if you watch the things around you, you'll notice that there's little things happening that you could take lessons from. There's a saying that says, anything you need to learn, you can learn from nature. So that means nature on how things are done in the wild, but it also means nature of watching from people who've been successful. And people who've been successful, they leave behind little prints, little nuggets of gold, little clues. Some people might call them success principles. Some people have other names for them. I just call them a clue. And as I said, it's not just from other people you're going to learn. It comes from your experiences. As an example, as I travel around the world, one of the greatest lessons I got was when I traveled to Vietnam for the very first time. And I had to learn how to cross the street. Because it's very different crossing a street in Vietnam than anywhere else. And it taught me a huge lesson that then I turned into a clue that then I could show to other people. So welcome to the website. Take a look and sign up for our Clue of the Week, where every week in your mailbox, your email, you'll receive one of my clues, what it is, and a lesson behind it. And you'll notice that these clues come from everyday life. And I encourage you, as you start to have more awareness of the things going on around you, start drawing the life lessons from those and turn those into clues that you can share with other people. So, Robert Raymond Riopel, success left a clue is where that comes from. Letting you know exactly what a clue is. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you somewhere down the road, maybe in one of my audiences. Thank you.
Something interesting has just happened in the financial markets, and most of the public are not even aware about it. This information that's really important has actually been removed from the public domain. What is this information? How does this affect you and me? And the key question is our money safe in the banks? I'm Sandy Jadeja. I'm going to be speaking at the Investomania, which is a flagship program just launched by Success Resources. It's an all-day event, and I'm going to be talking about not just what's happening in the financial markets from the information that's been removed, but also about cryptocurrencies, the real estate market, and also the equity markets as a whole. Many people are questioning that where should we be parking our money? Where is the safest place to put your money right now? Is it even gold? Should you be investing in gold and silver? There are a number of questions that really need to be answered, and instead of just coming up with theories, let's take a look at some data which actually is more revealing, and that should open your eyes as to what's going to be happening during 2018 and 2019. So instead of sitting around waiting for things to happen, why not do something about it? Why not just take control of your own financial future? Come along to this Saturday. It's an all-day event. It's free to register. I'm looking forward to seeing you in person and sharing the information with you. I'm here right now in Malaysia, and I'm just about to go and meet a group of people and talk about what's happening in the global markets, but I look forward to seeing you in Singapore on Saturday at the all-day event Investomania.
Leverage is actually using the least amount of resources and make the most amount you can make through the limited resources. That is leverage. In business, you have limited amount of resources because you can do a lot of things, but always business is limited because of the resources that they have. If I'm the only person who is in the business, my time is limited on 24 hours. Now, in order for me to have that leverage, I need to employ people, outsource things. So that is leverage. The best way to leverage your money is through property investment. That is what I know, because banks gives you the privilege of leveraging 1 to 9, 2 to 8, 3 to 7. If you say you want to buy a 500,000 property and you can only use 50,000 gross to own 500,000 worth of properties, and that is leveraging 1 to 9. So with the limited resources that you have on 50,000, you can actually own a property investment that is worth 500,000. That is leverage. But the key is this is a two different scenario. 50,000 double is 100,000. But if you use 50,000 to acquire 500,000 that you own, but you still owe the bank, but it's under your name, that 500,000 value will become 1 million. So you can see the opportunity cost. 50,000 to 100,000, 500,000 to 1 million. Can you see the difference of leverage? OPM, other people's money, you leverage to the bank. Other people's time, you leverage through your tenant's time. So using this two formula gives you the ultimate leverage, although it sounds simple. So other people's money is the bank's money. The banks allow you to get 450,000 to own the house that you actually purchased. So that is the key of leveraging. Other people's time is basically talking about people coming into your property and pay you a rental. That is other people's time. And normally these people are what we call our tenant. So this person who is staying in your house actually work for another person, and they are actually trading their time for money. So when they trade their time for money, in return they will get some cash. So in order for them to stay in your property, they need to pay you monthly rental. And when they pay you the monthly rental, you actually get the monthly rental and you actually service the bank loan. OPM and OPT might sound very cliche. Many people say, it's so simple and stuff like that. But in actual fact, simple things is powerful. Understanding that, then you drill down into all the minor stuff that you need to actually leverage and mitigate risk. So basically, these are the two major components that make up the property investment. There are no such instrument in the market that can let you leverage 1 to 9, 2 to 8. I'll give you an example. If you buy a 500,000 house, you only need 50,000 and the bank gives you 450,000. That is 1 to 9. There's no such thing as you use 50,000 to buy a 450,000 gold bar. You need 50,000 to buy 50,000 gold bar. There's no such thing as you use 50,000 to buy a 450,000 worth of shares. There's no such thing. There's no such leverage. The reason why this leverage is very powerful is because bank don't trust you nor trust me. The bank trusts the property. Regardless of whether you are internet genius, forex genius, stock market genius, they don't care. Because the thing is, it's proven in the whole human civilization that the wealth transferred back to property investment, because that is the most safest investment class. So that is the reason why property investment is such a good leveraging tool. That is the key. I am the benefactor of this story. When I was 22 years old, I started my interior design business, and I did very well. I had 300 to 500,000 turnover every month, and because of that, I wanted to do investment as well. I invested in other people's business. I invested in factories. I invested in people. I invested in stocks. I invested in forex. I invested in gold and stuff like that. And all the money that I invested, I couldn't control. So when I was around 27, my cash flow just jammed. My business community is quite small, and everybody know that my cash flow is very, very tight. And a lot of people are talking back at me and stuff like that. I couldn't take it. I almost committed suicide a few times. And it wasn't a very good feeling, because all the money, the effort, the channel that I've made, I just wasted. I don't know what to do. And I was lucky. I used my company business turnover to actually apply for a business loan. And that was my last chance. I put 1 million, I got 3 million out. So what happened was, I took that money and I invested in property. And thank God I had a mentor who teach me this. And he said, Adrian, just buy. Just buy it, just trust me. And I did that. 28 to 32 years old was terrible, because all the money that I made, I have to pay back all the money that I owe. And something very interesting happened. The property prices went up, and it went up so high, I say, oh my God, I have a second chance now in my life. Property gives you a second chance. You see, many people don't go into property investment is because they want to get rich very fast in property investment. Now, I can tell you one thing for sure. Property investment is not a sprint. Property investment is a marathon. Property investment is a key where you build your wealth through time, but very sustainable wealth. So the earlier that you get, the more better it is. Minimum of 7 to 8 years. Whatever you invest, it will double. Minimum. And I always tell people property value in good areas double in every 10 to 12 years. The inflation will work on itself. It will need time to build up. So those of people who think that property investment is a get rich quick stuff, there's no such thing. Because that is almost literally equivalent to gambling. That's it. No matter how much money we make, money will never be enough if you are in business. Because when we are in business, we are creating value in the market, but we always forget to channel the wealth to ourselves. Invest in yourself by leveraging property investment. That, my friend, gave me a second chance. And when I was 34 years old, my net worth just go up because the property prices that I bought all went up. And that was the power that I realized. Effortlessly, I made great wealth through property investment.